What is going on? This is Ben from SwitchRPG.com, and tonight we're going to be checking out the Swords of Ditto, Mormo's Curse. This game just released, I believe, yesterday. And if you're not familiar with it, it's kind of like an old school Zelda randomizer with roguelike elements. Or roguelite, whatever you want to say. It really depends on, there are multiple difficulties here, so it kind of depends on how you set that up. But it's a lot of fun. It has some issues that the devs are aware of, that they supposedly already have a patch or two for, but because of the Golden Week holiday in Japan, might be in queue for a little while. So that's unfortunate for them, because there are actually some game-breaking bugs, a couple that I've actually ran into myself, or rather just one. But nonetheless, I actually had to start my entire save file over, which was a bit unfortunate. But it's definitely a fun game. It's got a pretty unique aesthetic. And if you like old school Zelda stuff, you'll definitely like this. So right now I'm just in one of kind of the randomized dungeons that they have here. Well, this isn't really a dungeon, it's more just like a cave. Hey, Rich. But yeah, there are a ton of these different caves all over the place. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to have stuff that you can use. So, in kind of Zelda-like fashion, a lot of times there'll be hidden areas that you can blast open with a bomb and stuff like that. So, pretty cool. Right now, I'm actually trying to find some toy dungeons, which is basically has a lot to do with the progression of the story and getting certain tools that you can use for progressing even more. So trying to find one of those. And like I said, since it's kind of almost everything's randomized, they aren't always in the same place. So, can't go there. So we'll go out this exit over here. I don't think I have anything to kill those guys right now, so I'm just going to kind of ignore them. And if you do happen to pick up this game, I would definitely recommend playing it, or being very cautious about what difficulty you play it on, because the game-breaking bug I mentioned earlier is tied to the difficulty, unfortunately. And depending on where you're at, if you happen to die, if you're not on the highest difficulty, it can ruin your save until they provide a fix for it. So, really unfortunate. But there is a workaround. If you're at kind of towards the end game, the last little castle there, you'll know when you get there. If you change your difficulty to the highest one, you shouldn't have the issue. But I'm actually playing it safe this time, and I'm playing on hero mode as it is, just to make sure I don't run into any problems. So, just kind of looking around the map right now, because a lot of times these maps, it'll show you kind of some of the points of interest, but you have to somewhat discover them first. So a lot of times on these maps, there'll be multiple things you can check out. I'm actually kind of a low level to be in this general area. I'm not sure how far I'll go. And I currently, as far as like different gadgets and stuff, I don't have a lot, so don't have a lot of different stuff I can do at this point, but it does open up pretty nicely later on. Probably shouldn't even mess with this. Oh. I guess he just shattered. Alright. I'm gonna try... I didn't even see... Each individual area has a certain level range. And a lot of times you can tackle ones that are higher than your level, and they usually stay around your general level. But see, that's level 4, so I'm just not... Kind of need to stay in the 2 to 3 range right now. This is also level 4. So we'll go this way. But a fun game for sure. And this will probably be my only stream of it for a little while because Geo is actually going to be doing a proper Let's Play. In fact, it'll probably be up in the next few days, so as to not steal thunder from that, this will be my only one. But definitely check his stuff out. This is one of the caves you can run into, and again, there are a ton of them that you'll come across. So, and over on the right, you'll see there's different modifiers for them too. And on hero mode, which is the highest level, there tend to be 3 to 4, and I think on normal, it's maybe 1. So it can definitely... Yeah, I'm not sure what that does there. Kind of brutal. It said rolling takes damage, but maybe I have to be inside first. Hey, buddy. But I'm kind of OCD when it comes to tearing up stuff. You can actually find some decent stuff. Holy crap, level 6. That's wonderful. If I can bait him over here a little bit. And see, I just lost a milk carton, which would have been very handy. Of course, you can eat food to kind of restore your health and stuff, so... And especially on the hero mode, which is basically, my understanding is, if you die, you die. Whereas in the lower difficulties, you do die, but you can kind of come back from it a lot easier. You know, and I'm not even gonna fool with him. So Rich, since I'm still technically on my first run, I think that regardless of difficulty, you have as much time up until, I think, level 6. And then that's when you have 24 hours until you have to go to the castle, and then the second run is when the timer starts. It's a little bit confusing. This isn't the most user-friendly game there is out there. Yeah, I've been talking about your Let's Play, Geo. So you definitely got to do it, man. Alright, so I'm thinking if I go back towards the center, the level will probably go down some. Yeah, hand holding is something it definitely doesn't do. Level 4. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go back to town and then go out a different way. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. 'Cause I have a sticker to turn into. Little Magic School Bus cameo there. Best song in the game right there. Alright. And on this particular save, I really haven't found much of anything. So definitely need to go out and find some stuff. I'm trying to think. I think the sticker place is over here. And stickers are basically, it gives you different buffs, both to offense and defense, which is pretty cool. And he has like set ones you can. Oh, it says I don't have one. I could have sworn I picked one up. Well, anyways, as you can see, he has some various ones you can buy. But kind of strapped for cash at the moment, so I'm gonna skip that. Alright. Just trying to think if I need to get anything else while I'm in town. I think I should be good. Like I said, the first run you do, it's kind of a cyclical deal where every 100 years is like separates the runs. So whether if one, what am I trying to say? Once I die, or if I happen to beat the end boss, quote unquote, I'll have to start a different character. Some of that progress can carry over, not all of it. In fact, I'm not entirely sure on this difficulty what carries over, but we're gonna find out. But it's kind of cool because like the town and stuff is all randomly generated, so after 100 years it kind of gives you that sense that time has passed, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and whack on a few of these dudes. And as I was saying on the first run, you don't have a time limit until you reach sword level 6, which takes quite a while. So you're kind of free to spend as much time as you need. And I definitely don't need to be here. This is the castle to get to towards the end, so we'll go somewhere else. Alright, this is more like a level 2. See if we can find anything. But performance-wise and stuff, this game runs really, really well. But but it definitely has some bugs and stuff. Hopefully that patch is coming soon, because I worry that it's really going to piss some people off. This dude is the blacksmith, of course. I think if you give him a certain set of items that he can upgrade your sword or something. I think that's right. I got locked out of my last save before I could actually use him, but he's randomly generated too. So yeah, 4 things. I actually had all the stuff in my first run, and I never found him. So I don't know if he always spawns or not. But either way, I didn't find him. So, all right, getting out of there. Really running out of places to look. So there was a toy dungeon over here. I wonder why I didn't do it. Let's go back and see. Because I know I found it. It may be too high of a level. Yeah, I really hate it for him because I think this game, it's not perfect, but I think it's a pretty good game, and it sucks that like their day 1 patch is not going to be day 1. Or, well, it's clearly not day 1. And so this is one of those toy dungeons, like I said. I believe, I get the terminology mixed up some, but I believe this is one where you can find a certain gadget that will help you finish a different type of dungeon, but I could be wrong. Yeah, toys should be in here somewhere. And it's used for trial dungeons. I'm pretty sure that's right. And in my first run, I actually didn't do any of these because if you go through this whole process and do the toy dungeons and then the trial dungeons, there are these anchors that you can destroy that actually make the end boss a lot easier, and I didn't find either of them. So it was definitely a challenge. It wasn't the most challenging thing in the world, but I would prefer not to have to deal with that this time. Crap. That was smart. Let's see. God. Yeah, like you said, definitely no hand holding, so, which, you know, can be oh, I guess I should aim. There we go. You know, lack of hand holding can be a good and bad thing. I don't know if I can even do that. I'm an idiot. But all this dungeoneering and stuff, and the, you know, the single room to room deal is obviously very reminiscent of older Zelda games, which is pretty cool. And the cool thing about this is I still don't know if I would technically call this game an RPG, but it has a decent amount of RPG elements in it. So, and of course the roguelike stuff definitely helps too. They're level 6, I'm just... Probably gonna have to... Alright, I may actually not have anything that I can beat him with. Sometimes the people, or sometimes enemies have shields that you have to break through, but it doesn't look like that I'm gonna be able to do that with this guy. This is actually a rather large room. I haven't seen one of these. It definitely pays to... Most of these dungeons have, even the smaller ones, just like the cave ones, usually have a bunch of loot, so it definitely pays to fully explore places. Now what I'm not sure... Okay, I got you. I mean, as you can see, the puzzles aren't... You know, it doesn't take a rocket surgeon to figure them out, but the randomization aspect definitely helps. And they're varied enough that it makes stuff pretty interesting. I don't know why I did that. Oh. Yeah, I don't like the way this looks. Maybe I can... Oh. Maybe I can use him to blow this guy up. Yeah, this might take a while. Again, when you find different toys and stuff, dealing with some of these different enemies is a lot better. And not only that, I'm kind of under-leveled for this. About to die. I'm gonna have to be careful, because I should have bought some food before I started this. I can't remember if it's the toy dungeon or the trial dungeon where you have to fight a boss at the end. So, I'm gonna have to be careful. Alright, so that didn't open up. Oh, so I'm gonna have to fight all of these dudes. That's wonderful. And to make matters worse, I don't think I can... Okay, so I can go back to the start if I want to. I thought I was stuck in this room. I'll see what I can do. Well, I guess I need to see if I can even damage those guys. Doesn't look like they're taking damage. Okay, so... I wonder what those are used for. Well, he just took some big damage. I wonder if I need to lead them... No? Yeah, I should have done that before I blew the tank up. Okay, they can step on a mine, and it still not do anything. Huh. What are my options here? I mean, I don't know what you would roll those on. I may just go back to the beginning of the dungeon. Yeah, I think I'll, well... May have to be in here. Well, we'll see. But you're right, I probably should have used the tank on him. Alright, so I can't open that up. So yeah, my only option was to go in there. Well, let's go back. I really need to find some more food, that's why I'm destroying things. Man. Alright, hopefully that little tank dude has respawned. I can try running him in. Nope. It didn't do anything. But what the crap do I use him for? Maybe I just need to push him off the edge. I bet you that's what it is. Probably shouldn't have left, because it's going to take for freaking ever. As you can see, I'm focusing intensely. I don't think I have... Okay, I have one more thing of food, so yeah. Oh! Oh! That was freaking close. If I get hit one more time, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I can't risk it. I wonder if he can go off the edge. That's right. Well, you know what? That's a good idea too. I can at least try it. Nope. I guess I should start attacking him. And the other problem is I would use bombs to go ahead and blow this other guy up, but you need them to unlock certain secret walls and stuff, or blow up walls. So I mean, you can buy more, but again, I don't have a ton of money. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to get out of here. That's unfortunate. Hey, you need to tell me, Rich, if you know how I'm supposed to beat them. Because my idea was just to push them off the ledge. But now I've ran out of food, so I'm gonna have to go get some before I do it again. Really, I'm only sword level 2. I really ought to be a higher level before I'm doing this. I might wander around after I get some food. Need to freeze them. Okay. So... What do I need to do that? Is it some sort of toy or something? Push them next to each other. Okay. I guess I never ran into them before. I actually think I might be able to go to my house and at least heal back up for free. And you'll get the... Yes. Okay. So you push it... Oh, I get what you're saying now. Okay, yes. So I did the freezing part. But I was not aware you had to push them together. Got you. Okay. So it's still a pain in the butt. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I think... we'll see what this does. I'm hoping that'll heal me for free. Doesn't look like it's going to. Oh, yeah, it did. Good deal. I think I'm gonna get some more food. I might do a little bit more exploration. I don't know why I can't say that. Before I try that toy dungeon again. But now that I know that you can do that with the blocks, that will be helpful. I know this is probably super annoying to hear, but I feel like this is the fastest way to get around, so that's what I'm doing. Gonna go to my favorite burger stop over here, and the freaker's not even here. Well, I guess it is in the middle of the night. Oh. Maybe this place is open. This stuff is finite, so I think their stock replenishes after a certain time, but definitely can run out of food if you're not careful. So that's another reason kind of why I'm thinking I might do some more exploration. Jesus, I can't talk. We'll go back over this way, and I'll probably see what's on the next map. I'll see what this guy has, but I don't have any money anyways. He's kind of like the black market dealer. I will buy some bombs. You can always use bombs. Now I am completely broke. Let's see what this guy said. Or gal. Well, dang. Alright. Just waiting to get a little bit of experience there. I wonder if there's anything on the left side of this dungeon here. Doesn't look like there is. And of course, the more enemies you kill, you get experience for them, and that'll level up your sword. Which again, on your first run, you can get up to level 6 before you have to start worrying about a timer or anything like that. Subsequent runs, I think they give you just 5 days period to get prepared, so it's definitely a lot more hectic then. So here's a dungeon, or a cave, whatever. I'm gonna call them dungeons. I still don't get that rolling takes damage, because it doesn't look like it's damaging me. But I definitely really like the look of this game. Wrinkle cream. Oh, you know what? So that sticker I got earlier was actually one that was already identified. So that's what that was. 25% greater health at night. I think I'll take the health regeneration. That sounds awesome. Not gonna cut everything, but like I said, you definitely never know what you're gonna find. So it pays to break stuff every now and then. You also want to pay attention to the walls too, because a lot of times, like in this corner right here, if there's a big old crack up the middle of it, it might lead you to a secret room. See what we got here. And regardless of what you get in the chest, I've found that you get a decent amount of experience every time you open one. So that's pretty cool. And so I think I've figured out these celestial tokens. You have to get a certain amount to unlock this deity that will let you start collecting celestial shards, which can be used to carry over some of the gear and stuff that you found in previous runs to your next one. But it looks like, because I think on the normal difficulty you only need to find one of these tokens, but I guess on hero mode you gotta find multiple ones. So I was kind of wondering why I keep finding them. Bottle cap. The bottle cap is basically like each different biome, or a lot of them, have their own like currency tied to them, and you can take them to biome specific vendors and purchase stuff. I probably should have waited to do this in the daytime because one of the stickers I have, oh, I think I have one, makes me stronger at night too. Duh, I should have been using it. This will unlock this exit here. All right. See what's over on this side. So I've found that these little locked ones, you have to find a specific person to talk to, and they give you a key, and then you can go in those. And those might, now that I'm thinking about it, no, I'm not sure those are the trial dungeons, but they could be. A lot of stuff to consider in this game. That again, they don't really tell you to start with. I think it's daytime now. Oh yeah, big damage. Alright, let's see what we got around here. Now, not sure where this leads. I wonder. No, those don't light. See where it goes, I guess. Might just be a little bonus stage. Or bonus cave. Nope. Yeah, they are definitely cool, and they have they have plenty of variety, that's for sure. Ah. Go. I mean, it's not crazy, like, it's not crazy, what am I trying to say? RPG, like super heavy RPG stuff, but it's enough, I think. Enough for Geo to think that it's an RPG, maybe. But probably not. What do you... Oh, yes, I think they open... more slots open up as you go. Because I remember on my other run I had multiples opened up. I think it might be tied to your level. There's a sticker. Sun visor. Well, you figure sun visor would go on the head, but it doesn't look like it does. It goes on the body. Okay. Thinking I shouldn't be taking damage anyways, so I'm thinking that sun visor would probably be better. So let's do that. And okay. And I really ought to give these puzzles more credit because I think the randomization part they've done a really good job with. Breaking all this stuff. And the door's not open. Interesting. So, what am I missing? Oh, it is open. I'm an idiot. It looked like it was closed. Another sticker. Now I'm getting some stuff. Golden Goblet. Now that is actually a useful one, but I think I'm gonna keep my health regeneration one on, but I guess I can pop it on real quick and see. So it shows that I have 2 more treasure chests to find. We'll go down this way. A lot of times on most enemies you can get away with just kind of combo chaining. They won't even be able to attack you. Doesn't work on every enemy, but most of them does. Before I go over there, I'm going to see what's down here. I think this is going to be one of our treasure chests. Poison bombs. I will take any bombs you can give me. But what I would like more than bombs right now is a bow and arrow or something. Something besides the sword. I really need something at range. Alright, so I got that. I don't know why I went over this way. Got one more chest to go in here, and I think I might call it once I get that. We'll just see. Alright, you know, I wonder if there's something down here. Doesn't look like it. It's pretty crazy though, because I know in a lot of games that are randomized, a lot of times you can kind of see similarities and stuff. I mean, of course, they reuse the same kind of puzzles, so you'll see the same kind of stuff being used, but as far as rooms go, like all of these big, wide open rooms, I didn't see any of this crap the first time I played. So that's kudos for that, for sure. It looks like I'm about to level up. It'll definitely help me in that toy dungeon. I should have attacked him because I'm about to level up. Well, I'll probably level up once I open this chest. Clockwork mouse. Oh, and occasionally you'll get different lore tidbits, which I will say, well, I'll go ahead and read it. Most of them are pretty long, but then you can go back and read them in town whenever you want. But I think I'm gonna call it here. Like I said, Geo's gonna be doing a proper Let's Play on this. I might stream it again tomorrow, maybe a little bit. We'll see how it goes. So many games to play, so little time, but hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.